In a move to quell escalating public unrest, Serbian Prime Minister Milos Vučević has announced his resignation following massive protests triggered by the catastrophic collapse of a railway station canopy in Novi Sad. The incident, which claimed the lives of 15 people in November, has not only led to widespread demonstrations, but has also spotlighted issues of corruption and construction oversight in Serbia. Vučević, who has been in office for less than a year, explained his decision to step down was to prevent further escalation of societal tensions and to foster a return to dialogue. Previously, he held positions as the Minister of Defence and Mayor of Novi Sad from 2012 to 2020 during the initial phase of the railway station's reconstruction. The collapse in Novi Sad sparked an unprecedented public outcry, with tens of thousands participating in protests demanding accountability. These demonstrations have been particularly led by students who have immobilized traffic and blockaded universities for months. The unrest reached a peak last Friday when a general strike was observed across the nation, following a massive rally in Belgrade in December where 100,000 gathered. The protests took a violent turn on Monday during a 24-hour blockade at a major Belgrade intersection, where a female student was injured amidst clashes between opposition supporters and those backing the government. In response, President Aleksandar Vučić announced he would pardon those involved in the protests and hinted at a government reshuffle, expecting over half of the ministers to be replaced. Legal actions have also been taken, with over a dozen individuals, including former Transport Minister Goran Vesic, charged in relation to the Novi Sad disaster. Vesic resigned shortly after the incident. Vučević's resignation has raised questions about its sufficiency in pacifying the protesters, especially the youth who have been orchestrating increasingly creative and persistent demonstrations. While Vučević hopes his exit will calm the situation, the real power in Serbia is widely acknowledged to reside with President Vučić, suggesting that the change at the helm might not fundamentally alter the political landscape. Furthermore, Vučević's departure might lead to parliamentary elections if a new prime minister isn't appointed within 30 days. Vučić has also floated the idea of an advisory referendum on his leadership. However, given the Serbian Progressive Party's strong organizational structure and media dominance, a shift in power appears improbable in the near term, especially with a fragmented opposition lacking significant media support. The trajectory of Serbia's political unrest now hinges on the protesters' response to these developments. If they see Vučević's resignation as a breakthrough, protests might wane. However, continued dissatisfaction could prolong the current period of instability.